So we're back here in Odense Sports Park, where we just saw the defending champion Kento Momota defeat the World Championship bronze medalist B-side Praneeth in straight games. And on to another defending champion, that's the fourth seed, but #1 on the world ranking, TAI Tzu Ying, who won the title here last year. She is up against Canadian player Michelle Lee. So we're at the bottom half of the draw, third quarter, so to speak, and we can see that Chen Yufei won the All-China encounter, beating Tsai Yan-Yan. Right now we also have Kim and Sayaka Takahashi playing on one of the adjacent courts. And later on tonight, Aya Ohori up against Ratchet Intanen. But we're waiting for Michelle Lee and TAI Tzu Ying to enter the courts. TAI Tzu Ying, who, as I mentioned, won this tournament last year when she defeated Saina Nehwal in the final.
Please welcome technical officials to court 1.
TAI Tzu Ying recently claimed back the #1 spot on the world ranking from Akane Yamaguchi. She's currently fourth on the World Tour rankings. Is TAI Tzu Ying.
Service judge Andy Konama, Indonesia.
Michelle Lee, her opponent.
And now on court
A little bit on home soil, as she a couple of years ago played in the Danish Badminton League. Here she is. Michelle Lee should have played Li Shirui in the first round of the tournament, but as we now know, has retired from international badminton, the former Olympic gold medalist from 2012. Here is TAI Tzu Ying making her way to the court. 24-year-old from Chinese Taipei. Always, when I see TAI Tzu Ying walking onto court, trying to check for eventual strappings on legs or shoulders, and luckily it seems like there's no one today. Here's the head-to-head.
Red or black?
TAI Tzu Ying with a convincing lead, but maybe a surprise to some. Michelle Lee won the last encounter between the two players. That was in Japan, Super 750, earlier on this fall, and I can tell you that she had to survive a match point in the deciding game to take a 22-20 victory and enter the semi-final of that tournament, where she eventually lost to Nozomi Okuhara. Very gracious player, Michelle Lee. Textbook playing style. And the same could be said about her opponent, TAI Tzu Ying, perhaps even more. Michelle Lee is 27 years of age. She's born in Hong Kong, China. Now lives in Markham, Ontario in Canada. Moved to Canada in 1997. So she's had her badminton education in Canada. So since Li Shirui retired from the first match, she was replaced by Yvonne Li, who then lost to Michelle Li in the first round here. So we've had pretty much all the Lees that we could get in that first round encounter. TAI Tzu Ying, on her hand, born in Kaohsiung, where actually the Chinese Taipei national team is practicing. 5'4" tall. And also in her bio is that her shoe size is shoe size 6. There was a lot of controversy around that, as she's custom-made shoes since her feet are not the same size. So
ready to play.
That was there was a lot of debate about that back in 2016. Here's our umpire Jakob Sundberg from Denmark. And Andy Ponama is taking care of the service judge chair in this match here. TAI Tzu Ying has won 2 tournaments this year. The Malaysia Super 750 and Singapore Super 500. It was back-to-back tournaments, but that's pretty much the best thing that she's played this year. So it hasn't been one of her best years, comparing it to 2018 and 2017. Was the runner-up this year in All England, lost to Chen Yufei, and also runner-up in China Super 1000, lost to Carolina Marin in her second tournament after coming back from ACL injury. That was, of course,
ladies and gentlemen,
2 titles that she won.
Michelle Li, Canada.
Sorry, there's 1 title that she won in 2018. That was
And on my
the
left,
All England.
TAI Tzu Ying, Chinese Taipei. Michelle Li to serve. Love all. Play. Service over.
So 1 shot each in the first rally. And the Asian Games gold medalist from 2018, TAI Tzu Ying, is 1 point up.
Service over. 1-all.
Playing conditions here in Odense Sports Park. Sideways drift right to left, and drift alongside the court, so that TAI Tzu Ying is playing with the drift, coming from TAI Tzu Ying towards Michelle Li. That's a great rally.
2-1.
Michelle Li, on the other hand, is having one of her better years. She was a runner-up in Chinese Taipei Super 300. Lost to Sung Ji-hyun, and then she was in the semi-final of the Japan Super 750. Also semi-finalist at Korea Super 500 and US Open, which is a Super 300 tournament. So
Service over.
there's a reason why she's
3-2.
enjoying her best ever world ranking at 9th in the world. And actually, in terms of race to Tokyo, she's at the moment number 3, but she's played the full number of tournaments. Or it's not a full number, but she's played 10 tournaments, so all 10 counts. There's still a lot of players that hasn't played 10 tournaments yet. Didn't really commit to that service return there. Was almost back to the middle of the court before she'd played the shot. Really interesting to see how playing conditions, fast playing conditions, how it will affect the two players. I would normally think it would be a stadium that would suit TAI Tzu Ying really well here in Odense with drift alongside the court, sideways drift, but also rather fast shuttles. But on the other hand, Michelle Lee, I think, doesn't mind fast playing conditions. She's a really good attacking player. Everything that's played from above the tape, she's got excellent technical skills, and she's got 10 centimeters advantage in terms of height and I think also reach. So she can definitely play an attacking playing style as well. Let's go wide. Wide and long. And that's one of the things that's interesting here. There's not that much drift alongside the court, or the shuttles are so fast that you can easily put it long, even though you're playing up against the drift. So you have to be a little bit careful. Good shot by TAI Tzu Ying. That's perhaps what's going to do the trick in the end. The deceptions and the ability to play really close to the net.
9-4.
Seems like she's eager to get revenge from that match in Japan Open, where she lost out to Michelle Lee.
Ten, 4. Service over. 5-10. Service over. 11-5.
So a healthy lead for the number 1 ranked player in the world, the defending champion here in Odense, TAI Tzu Ying, as Michelle Lee didn't really get her game going here in the first part of the match.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
No coaching on Michelle Lee's side.
$11-5. Play.
Canadian Association
Service over.
not sending any
6,
coaches to this
11.
tournament here.
Seven, 11.
Excellent smash by Michelle Lee. Well placed.
8,
Very nice
11.
mark in there where the backhand side of TAI Tzu Ying, the sideways drift, threatens to take inaccurate shots wide. Good shot.
Service
Very,
over.
very nice deception. So important to be able to
12,
play these
8.
little deceptions and still play all four corners. I mean, we have a lot of players who make a little deception, but they always play the back court. So to be able to still put on the deception and play the front court with quality, that's important. There we see again the
Service over.
attacking capabilities of
9,
Michelle Lee.
12.
That's where she can get a little bit of an advantage in terms of height. Excellent play. Excellent play by the Canadian. That was part of what I meant when I said that she had a gracious playing
12.
style.
Please welcome technical
Well long.
Court 2.
13, 10.
Wide.
14, 10.
And concentration lapse, perhaps. 2 costly points.
The Longard, Robert, McCurry, Bertrand, Service Jocks, Henrik Gors, Denmark.
That's a good shot. Sliced the smash a little bit.
And now on court
Actually,
2.
quite a bit.
Mixed doubles. Please welcome
Much more of a regular slice than a smash. Stops in front of TAI Tzu Ying. Really difficult to get to that.
Service over.
And their opponents from Japan, Hiroyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe.
Service over. 12, 15.
Yeah. Well left. Taken by the sideways drift again.
Service over.
It's basically
12.
the service error and the 2 mistakes on the left sideline. That's the difference in this match so far. It's going wide as well. She played it. A safer way to win it,
17,
apparently, TAI Tzu Ying.
12.
That's, of course, an important point. If you feel you have the upper hand playing the rallies, then you shouldn't take 50-50 chances on the lines.
Service over. 13, 17.
again, a little deception. One thing is to get to those deceptions in one rally and be able to extend it, but another thing is experiencing that throughout a match. And I can tell you it takes its toll on you as a player. You constantly have to adjust your footwork.
Service over. Michel.
Blocking the court.
Service over. 15-19.
Very much needed, I think, for Michelle Lee to stay in this first game. Got to score some points now. Yeah, there's a challenge. To me, it looked like it clipped the line, but you never know. It's difficult to spot exactly where the cork touches down. We tend to judge the whole shuttle, which in fact you shouldn't. It's only the middle of it. Yeah, it was a good challenge by Michelle Lee.
Correction, out. 16,
Well, I think
19.
had I been the line judge there, I think I would have called it the same way. Very, very difficult for the human eye to sort of make an educated guess as to where the cork on the shuttle touches down. Oh, that's a fantastic deception there. And you can see that she's struggling, Michelle Lee.
20, game point, 16.
So 4 game points for TAI Tzu Ying. First one survived.
Service over. 17, 20.
And Sean Bendy has been withdrawn from the next hour's competition. Marcus Ferrari, Gideon, and Kevin Sanjaya Sukuliu
Oy, I think she should have left that one.
continue in the competition.
There it is. First game in the book for TAI Tzu Ying.
First game won by TAI Tzu Ying, 21-17.
As Jakob Sundberg announces, 21-17 and 17 minutes of play.
Please welcome technical officials to Court 3. The umpire, Anthony van der Marden, Republic of South Africa. Service judge, Allan Skuesø, Denmark. And now on court 3, women's doubles. Please welcome from Korea, Chang Ying-na and Kim Hyo-rin.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds.
So of course no changing to the coaching situation with Michelle Lee.
And their opponents from Indonesia, Gracia Uli
Whilst
and
TAI Tzu Ying has her personal coach, like Shin Cheng,
Second game. Double.
with her.
Play.
He started out as a sparring partner for TAI Tzu Ying. Lai eventually became her coach. I was just thinking about it in terms of the deceptions that Michelle Lee is facing here.
1, love.
She's clearly the best player in Canada, and even though Brittany Tam and Rachel Hunderick are also raising their level, they don't have the same kind of deceptions as TAI Tzu Ying, so it is difficult to get good enough sparring where you face these kind of deceptions. Even if you play male players, it's a different kind of deception. It looks different. So that's why sometimes she bites a lot, like here.
Service over.
Really bites on the deception of TAI Tzu Ying.
1. Three, 1.
Yeah, well placed.
Service over. 2, 3. Out. 3, all.
Good shot. Very, very nice shot from Michelle Lee. Not so easy to play that straight slice there when
3.
the shot that you're replying is coming from across. Takes a lot of control, a lot of touch to play that shot.
Five, 3.
Good shot.
6, 3.
Yeah. That is such a fantastic shot from TAI Tzu Ying. That's not aimed at the top of the tape. It's aimed well above the top of the tape, and then you let gravity do the rest. That's why it becomes so short. Oh, amazing. Shot as well by Michelle Lee.
7,
Excellent technical skills.
8-4.
Struggling a little bit more on this side, TAI Tzu Ying,
9-4.
where she's on the far side of the court, where she's playing up against the drift, and that's a little bit funny or worth noticing, because the same was the case for An Se-young when she surprisingly defeated PV Sindhu. That actually needed a bit of adjustment playing the far side of the court.
Service over.
Because you need to attack, but you need to be
9.
patient as well. You cannot attack and be out of balance. So in women's singles, you get a little bit of help on your attack, playing the near side of the court here, provided that you can control your shots to the opponent's back line. Then that gives you
9.
some opportunities in the attacking game. There's the sideways drift again that cost her
7.
at least 2
9.
points. 2 big mistakes in the first game. Oi, oi, oi. She got a taste of her own medicine there, TAI Tzu Ying. She was going for the net.
10-7.
Must be lovely for Michelle Lee to see that she can also play these deception and catch TAI Tzu Ying totally wrong-footed. There it was again.
Service over.
A little bit of deception on the drop shot as well. I saw a former player yesterday that also mastered that shot. That's the former Danish world champion Camilla Martin, who had it as, I believe, her favorite shot, the deceptive drop shot from the backhand side.
Service over. 11-8. Interval.
So it's Michelle Lee who is bounced back here in the second game, and she's 3 point ahead here at the mid-game interval. 11-8.
Court 1, 20 seconds. Court 1, 20 seconds. Eleven, 8. Play.
Always an important phase of a game when the score is reasonably close after the interval.
9-11.
Landed in. We saw Sapraneeth in the first game in his match against Kento Momota make some
10,
misjudgments 11. In the first game here on that near back line. If it gets enough height, the shuttle, it's like it stops a bit more than if it's played more flat. The lift from the front court of the opposite side. Oh, that's a great shot. Comes all the way around. Finishes with
12,
her right
10.
leg in front. And that makes it very difficult to judge whether it's a straight or a cross. Brilliant work by Michelle Lee. Yeah.
Service over. 11, 12.
Good smash by TAI Tzu Ying. This is one of the weaker areas of Michelle Lee's game, the defense. But I mean, due to the lack of height, it's not so easy for TAI Tzu Ying to put enough pressure on the defense. She is more the type of player that sort of outplays her opponent with accuracy and deceptions. That's well played. And again, the smash set up a good opportunity. Very nice follow-up by him. The 5'4" Chinese Taipei player. He was definitely bounced back. Even though you can't fault Michelle Lee from not giving her best effort there. Trying everything she could to get that drop shot back. But
13,
4 out of 5
12.
points after the interval for the defending champion.
Service over.
Very, very efficient cross attacks from both sides
13,
by Michelle Lee.
all.
Makes the court big for TAI Tzu Ying. It's going wide. It's not going wide, it's going long.
14, 13.
That's the thing that you want to avoid as a player
13.
in these conditions. You want to avoid getting under pressure, so you can't really control the shots. And then if you play the drifty sides, then there's a
Service
big
over.
risk of creating an error.
14, 15.
Excellent net game.
15, all.
One of the situations that is one of the developing points at the moment in women's singles, playing back at your opponent from a low position at the net. Ooh, Michelle Lee.
16,
Couple of
15.
errors on that back line there. I wonder if she can afford it here in the second game now.
Seventeen, 15.
Inconsistency has crept in again on the Canadian side of the court. And I fear that that is becoming costly for Michelle Lee. That stays in. Clever play by TAI Tzu Ying to play the more safe corner.
Service over. 16, 19.
TAI is 11-6 up since the interval.
Service over.
It's a little bit of a pity that the game more or less fell apart after the interval there for Michelle Lee. Way too many easy points for TAI Tzu Ying. But of course, you need to play with accuracy to be able to challenge the world number one.
Ball.
That's a good smash.
Service over. $17, 20.
And very symptomatic for the match. It ends with a service error from Michelle Lee. TAI Tzu Ying, the defending champion, is through to the quarterfinal straight game win, but I think actually the match was closer.
Won by TAI Tzu Ying, 21-17, 21-17.
Then the scoreline, the symmetric scoreline shows here 21-17, 21-17. A few too many easy errors from Michelle Lee. Decided it, but here's confirmation. In 36 minutes of play, TAI Tzu Ying is through in straight games.
Right now, you can get your next meeting in Arkansas. Don't feel home and do this. I am now on the thing on your back. On your back.
Service over.